Hello! Here is a short video, short-ish I hope, explaining my reasons for not losing weight for my wedding. It's raw, unedited, I don't have any notes, but it's something that I feel really strongly about. For anyone watching this video, I guess it's interesting to know that I'm making this 8 days from when I'm getting married. So I'm getting married to my husband-to-be in 8 days' time, and I'm so excited. James proposed on the 24th of December 2016, so 14-ish months ago. The reason why I decided to not lose weight is, for me, really simple. I lived with an eating disorder and a disordered relationship to exercise and my body for over 10 years. And when I finally stopped making myself throw up at about 27 years of age, and when I finally began to heal my relationship to exercise and my body at about 30 or 31 years of age, I really started to love my life and enjoy it. I really enjoyed the freedom, and I really started to enjoy living in my body. I befriended my body very late in life. At about 30 or 31 years of age, I asked my body if she would forgive me for how I treated her. I asked my body if she would forgive me for all of those mean and cruel names that I used to call her, and for making her exercise when she didn't want to, and for throwing up food that she loved so much. And at about 30 years of age, my body said, "Yes, Sarah, I've been waiting for this moment your entire life." So me and my body became great buds when I was about 30 years of age. And I am not going to ask her to go through what we have spent so long trying to battle and overcome. For me, getting married to James is not about what I look like in my white dress as I walk down the aisle. There have been moments, absolutely, there have been moments where I have felt so vulnerable to the pressure to lose weight, because that pressure is everywhere. It's in those very subtle conversations that you have with someone when they look at you because you haven't eaten the slice of bread or the potato. It's those very unusual conversations that you have with people when they say, sure, you don't need to lose weight, you're in the gym all the time. And it's in the magazines that you read, and it's the ads that are targeted on your Facebook page or on Google because all of a sudden you changed your status on Facebook to engaged. The pressure is everywhere, and I'm so sorry to any other brides watching this who experience that pressure as well, because it's not fun. It's not fun when someone tries to reduce this day to how we look in a dress. When I am walking down the aisle with my dad on my side, and as I catch James's eyes for the first time, I do not want to be worried about how I look in a dress. That day represents the first day of my marriage to more than my soulmate. I don't want to be worried about what I look in a dress. So I will not spend 14 months of my life trying to lose weight. There have been moments where I've looked at myself in my white dress and I've said, if I could only shrink that part of me, or if I could only reduce the jiggle there. And then I catch myself and I practice compassion, because it's difficult. The pressure that we experience as brides is everywhere. And I suffered for a really long time at the hands of pressure from diet culture and diet industry, and I overcame all of that and I beat it, boom, square in the face. I'm not going back there again. As I've said before, I love my life without an eating disorder so much. I love being able to go out with my friends and eat and not worry about when I'm going to burn it off. I love being able to go to the gym, and I love the feeling of exercising because it's something that my body has learned to do. These things are so incredible to me. So I'm not going to reduce my body to a mere object. And I sure as hell won't do that on what everyone says is going to be the best day of mine and James' life. When I walk down the aisle and I see my husband-to-be for the first time, I am not going to think about jiggly arms, back fat, or a big tummy. I'm going to think, how lucky are myself and James that the people that we love most in the world have given their time to surround us, that they want to share in this incredible day with us, that we get to have this amazing party together. I'm going to think about how incredibly lucky I am that I found someone like James who I get to share my life with. It doesn't matter how I look. I'm enough. My body is enough, and I've spent a really long time trying to remind myself of that. So being engaged or not being engaged, my body has always been enough. Fiance, bride-to-be, single, whatever, our bodies have always been enough. So I practice a hell of a lot of compassion to myself over the last 14 months because yes, there have been moments where I thought, God, wouldn't it just be easier if I lost a little bit of weight? But no, because my marriage to James is not about how I look. My marriage to James is about the fusion of two souls and two spirits who just want to share their lives together. So take it easy on yourself. It's tough, and I'm so sorry that we have to go through it, but we are going to be okay. We are going to look so beautiful because that beauty is going to radiate from inside where it really matters. That sparkly shit, that comes from in here. Ladies, we're gonna be okay. We're gonna knock this wedding out of the park. We don't need to change anything about the way that we look because we're feckin' awesome just as we are. We always have been. And I'm so sorry that the wedding industry is trying to tell us that we haven't. But I'm here to remind us that we are enough. We do not need to lose weight. Our body is not broken. It is absolutely wonderful the way that it is. You are not special. You don't need to lose anything. You want to, because you've convinced yourself. I'm here to remind you that you don't. You're enough. You always have been. So here is to this next chapter in our life. And here is to beginning it in the exact same way we looked as we started it. If you're watching this and you're engaged and you're about to get married, I hope that you have the most fabulous day ever. I'm so excited for mine. No doubt I'll be sharing a couple of photos or videos from the day on my social media channels at some point. But that is it for me, folks. Take care.